High yield bonds, junk debt. In other words, the junk that hit records on the 3rd of July and haven't yet hit all-time highs, but whereas stocks on 3rd of July also hit records, but then continued to hit records until today. So there's a small divergence, but it's very small, and today's action might just negate the entire thing. And I think we might see new records for high-yield bonds as well. As always, I wanted to point out the reason why I care about high-yield bonds is because I look at the correlation between high-yield bonds and S&P 500. Correlations between high-yield bonds and S&P 500 are very positive. You can see that this correlation coefficient where I'm hovering, this yellow graph, spends most of its time in the positive territory, with a very occasional foray into negative territory. And notice right now we have a very high degree of correlation again. 85% of the time high-yield bonds and stocks are doing the same thing. So when there is divergence between S&P and high-yield bonds, I start to worry. But I think at this point we can kind of relax, because I just don't know if, I mean, anything can happen, but Monday most likely next week most likely we'll make a new record for the high yield bonds.